Hey everyone, it's Martin here. Welcome to another fitness video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do one-arm push-ups, an exercise you may have seen performed by Bruce Lee. Now the reason a one-arm push-up is such an essential exercise and one that everyone should learn is that unlike standard push-ups where you're limited by the amount of body weight you're pushing, with the one-arm push-up you're progressing on to push double the amount of body weight, building double the amount of muscle density and strength in your chest, shoulders and triceps, as well as like standard push-ups, also giving your core, thighs and glutes a good workout too. Make it more effective than going to the gym and just pushing a barbell or dumbbells up and down. Now before you begin training for the one-arm push-up, it's important to have a solid foundation of strength, be able to do at least 30 standard push-ups, as well as around 15 decline push-ups, which you should be adding to your routine if you haven't already done so. And the reason it's so important that you're already doing decline push-ups is, although not mentioned in many other one-arm push-up tutorials, when you're doing one-arm push-ups, because you're turning your body to the side, your shoulders are actually coming into the movement a lot more than with standard push-ups. So I'm going to take you through the progressions now, how I managed to achieve my first one-arm push-ups. And by following these progressions step by step, you'll be able to master them too. So let's begin with the first progression, which is going to be floor assisted one-arm push-ups. So getting ourselves down in the push-up position, we're going to place our left hand out to the side, going to lower ourselves down, raise ourselves back up. You can move your arm further out to the side to make it more challenging. As the further out your arm is, the more stress you'll be putting on the right side of the body, giving yourself more strength. So moving on to the left side again, you can even use your fingers for this to make it more challenging. Using your left arm, continue to carry out your repetitions, moving your arm either near or closer to your body depending on your level. So once in comfortably perform 8 of those on each side, going to be moving on to the next progression. This is going to be one arm assisted box push-ups. So for this, I'm going to be using one of these. If you don't have one of these, don't worry, you can just use a standard box. So place your box or raised bar on the floor. Going to grasp it with our left hand, lower ourselves all the way down, push ourselves all the way back up. To make it more difficult, you can push the bar further out. The straighter your supporting arm, the harder the exercise will be. So just 2 more reps on the right side and we'll switch over to the left side. You can just slide the bar or the box across and once again grasp with your right hand, keeping your left hand directly underneath your lower chest. Lowering yourself all the way down, pushing yourself all the way back up. Don't forget, as this gets easier, you can extend the bar or the box further out, giving more stress on the side that you're pushing with and making the exercise more difficult. And final rep. So if you managed to perform 8 reps on each side, congratulations. We need to move on to the next progression, and this is going to be archer push-ups. This is very important because it gives your body the sense of what it actually feels like to be pushing down with one arm, and it also puts you very much in the same position you would be when you're doing one-arm push-ups. So as soon as you're ready, I'll show you what that looks like and follow along with me. So getting ourselves back down on the floor, we want to spread our hands as wide apart as possible, hands pointing out. Going to lower ourselves down to the right side, then to the left side. Make sure to go all the way down till your ear touches the floor and then push right back up to the starting position with every repetition. You don't have to use a rug for this, but if you do, it'll help to keep your feet steady. And if you find this too challenging, you can always do it with your hands slightly closer together, keeping one elbow bent on the supporting arm. They'll make the exercise easier. It's important to make sure you work up to doing it with your supporting arm completely straight though, to give you the strength to move on to one-arm push-ups. And final rep on the left side, and we'll get ourselves back up. Now it's very important when performing these progressions that you can perform the number of reps demonstrated in each progression. So once you're going to achieve 10 reps of archer push-ups on each side, it's time to move on to actual one-arm push-ups. Now with one-arm push-ups, the form is very important, perhaps even more so than any other exercise, because in order to effectively perform one-arm push-ups, you need to ensure your body is balanced and your arm in the right position so that you can lower yourself down in perfect alignment and push yourself back up again. And getting the form correct is just as important, if not even more important, than having the strength to do the one-arm push-ups. So I'm going to show you now how to get this exactly right so you can get your first one-arm push-ups in. So beginning with the right side, we're going to turn our hand inwards, bringing out our left leg as far as possible, balancing on the inner sole of the foot and rotating our body away from the side we're going to be pushing from. So keeping your body steady and in alignment, make sure to go all the way down and push all the way back up again. If you need to adjust your foot slightly, that's okay. Using a rug will also help you to keep your balance throughout the exercise. We'll go for one more on this side before we switch sides. Don't forget to set up correct postural alignment. Left hand turned inwards, right leg out for balance, rotating your body away from the side you're pushing from. And we'll go for one final rep and back up. And there you are, 5 one-arm push-ups on each side. Now, if you can't do 5 one-arm push-ups, you can only do 1 or 2 one-arm push-ups on each side. That's fantastic work. Just continue to practice, including using the other progressions I showed you, in addition to help you build up that pushing strength to get out more one-arm push-ups. And just like any exercise you're attempting to master, it's important to include progressive overload as well. So you can even include a weight vest for archer push-ups, which will help you to get even more reps out when you're performing your one-arm push-ups. And of course, the more one-arm push-ups you're ultimately able to achieve, the more muscle density and strength you'll be able to build, until eventually you get to the point where you won't even need the rug. You'll be able to perform your one-arm push-ups absolutely anywhere. And because of the number of muscles used simultaneously, the skill factor and the balance involved in doing one-arm push-ups, if you were to go to the gym and ask the average bodybuilder if they're able to do one-arm push-ups, the majority of them wouldn't be able to, no matter how much they bench press, unless they've been practicing specifically for them, showing you what an absolutely fantastic all-round exercise it truly is. So check out some other workouts, such as 4 intense ab exercises to melt belly fat, as well as last week's workout for a 10-minute low-impact fat shredding routine. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, share with your friends, turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos. Great job, everyone. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all in the next video.